If the Bible had powers, I tell you, nobody will bring it to Africa. Repeat after me. If the Bible was useful or had powers, nobody will bring it to Africa. Period.
Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of Upright Men
sent a
and
video
Women.
to me this morning with one or two still photographs. She said that this video and these photos were taken on a Port Royal bus, and it was taken a few days ago. She was sitting behind a student from the Caribbean Maritime University, CMU, and she felt disgusting because of the way he looked, and because of the way that I spoke. She thought that because of my uprightness, she would send it to me and find out what I think. Now, I want you to take a look at this short video while I make my comments. Now, here is a student of the Caribbean Maritime University heading for classes in Port Royal. Well, not Port Royal really, but on the Palisades Peninsula, just past Norman Manley International Airport. Him two head side them shave and him here cane row. And to top it off, him have been not even one earring but two. Now, the question I have to ask, is there not a dress code for the Caribbean Maritime University? Is this really an acceptable dress or appearance for a student there at the CMU? The students at that institution are being trained to take up positions not only in Jamaica but across the world. And him there so in full CMU uniform and dressed, yet him head look like that of any dirty corner boy. Make that make sense? The question I have to ask is there not any rules governing deportment at that institution? And is this really an acceptable form of dress or appearance for a CMU student? Because if this is considered an acceptable form of appearance for a student there, then how long will it be before him can walk in the classroom with a spliff in his mouth? That institution is supposed to be training people to be exemplary citizens, exemplary students and ambassadors of that institution and of Jamaica. And we encourage males in that institution coming into class looking like gal, dressing like transvestite or transsexual, and he's actually accepted with all of that, and he's accepted with that appearance. Now, personally, I'm going to put out a SOS now. If there is anybody out there who have the official requirements pertaining to deportment and attire of CMU students, please send me a copy. Because if there is no standard in an institution like that, then who is you to be considering that as a world-class institution? How long will it be before him just come slung in a class with a spliff in his mouth? It has been said, that sometimes you give him an inch, him take a yard, you give him a yard, him take a mile. And if accepting yaga yaga and chaka chaka and kumu kumu and them kind of jagabat look there in that institution, you, the board members and the principal and the disciplinary committee ought to hang your heads in shame, because first of all, you know nobody. because you obviously have no standard, because that should have been stopped at the gate and turned back. How are you supposed to have what presumably is a world-class institution like the Caribbean Maritime University, and you accept them a jagabat look there in your institution? I know that there are two genders, only two genders. And if you born with seed bag, why you do in a two herring, well, it should even have been one anyway, and with cane row here, you obviously have a sexual identity crisis. But you don't have to display it, because something like this is going to reflect on the institution itself. It's going to reflect on the overall image of the institution itself, and can end up causing a breakdown in discipline. Because when other students see that you can come chaka anyhow, you can't turn around and talk to you to decide if you just grow him here and stop grooming and come with ram goat beard. Eventually lead to flip flop. Man just wear him like a flip flop instead of him normal black shoes. Or what? Come with rasta rag in him back pocket. Where will it stop? This is some of these things we're going is because we as the adults see it from the start and we never put a stoppage to it. And it start breaking down till it becomes normalized. And once it becomes normalized, it is difficult, extremely difficult to then put the pieces back into place how they're supposed to be. From this youth that come through the gate one day, so it should have been nipped in the bud. To the best of my knowledge, from what I've heard on the streets, only lesbians plait up them here or cane row them here and shave off the two sides of them head. So maybe him is a male lesbian. But to me, as an upright person, this should be unacceptable in an institution of that stature. And I know they are over 18. The students there are over 18. So they are considered adults. Don't tell me, say, that give them the right to act and dress any way them feel like. There should, of course, have to be some stipulations, some standards on deportment. For example, the Jamaica Constabulary Force have it. The JDF, firemen. Most institutions in Jamaica waters, you have to behave a certain way. You can't wear certain hairstyle with them uniform. As a matter of fact, even when you're in the work, them jobs, you simply can't dress a certain way or wear your hair a certain way, whether you're on the job or off the job, once you're still employed in that capacity. And you tell me that these students can just go anyhow? But let us not forget that things like this starts in the home. Because if him did come out of a house where standards had been set, there is no way that he would be out there looking like this. If him have some kind of deranged mental malfunction, he should have kept it to himself. Just as he wants in his bedroom, or at least when he's out of CMU uniform. But him not supposed to have come by the compound. So, as I said, if there's anybody out there who can send me a list of the rules governing deportment and dress code of the Caribbean Maritime University, please let me have a copy. And also tell me who over there who is in charge and who are members of the disciplinary committee, and let's see what they have to say on this. Because if them kind of people there sit down up there and allow this, whole on over there is a whole bag of slime. Whole on over there is a whole bag of slime. And that me say, I'm not take it back. Let me hear what you have to say in the comment section.